That bitch face.
Okay.
So, I caught up with EO. King Neptune and Planet Killer stood out to me.
I will let you know right now. King Neptune and Planet Killer are the same guy.
Figured as much.
I had considered calling him Davy Jones, but I thought that might be a little too on the nose.
Oh, it's all Squid Face.
Yeah, considering how obsessed he was with the Omnitrix in the Prime timeline, you think he'd just give up when the one that's currently on my wrist went dark? No. The instant another trail popped up for a certain counter tricks, he was all over that.
Oh god, if he got a hold of the counter tricks.
So far, it's evaded him for 10 years. Like,
that's a good thing, honestly. Like,
that eldritch monstrosity, we are better off not letting Vilgax get a hold of that. Do be absolutely rest assured, I intend on keeping Vilgax as big a threat as he was in Classic.
yes.
Vilgax gradually decreased in threat as time went on, and I am not here for that. I'm talking desperate enough to have changed into Floof specifically to abuse the retracting arm to keep the Omnitrix physically out of his reach. That kind of desperate. All while he's crushing me to death underfoot. Idiot Hero is going to have his work cut out for him. He's no Ben Prime.
All right. Hello,
oh, God,
Internet. Welcome back to the cave for another birthday stream.
Technically in a row.
Technically in a row, yes. Today is the birthday of our good friend Silas.
Whee!
And they originally wanted to play RuneScape.
Rune Factory.
Fuck! RuneScape is a different thing. Rune Factory. I was unsure about getting the game, even though it was on sale.
It's on PlayStation Plus.
It is?
Yes.
Fuck. Well, we're here now.
I was telling you that.
But we're here now. Son of a bitch. Alright.
Funny that way.
Well...
I mean, we're here now.
Yep.
Instead... The fuck? There we go. You're playing Stardew Valley. In fact, let me grab my my Switch controller. There we go.
I'm currently in the greenhouse doing stuff.
And I'm tearing Larxene a new one in KH2.
My greenhouse has a lot of like regrow crops. So ones that grow back and just keep producing stuff is what I plan to fill my greenhouse with. So I never run out of harvestable crops.
Fair.
That's currently where I'm at.
And I just fed Larxene to the meat grinder that is final form.
Yep.
Not quite killing the real thing in Chain of Memories, but it's still satisfying.
Holy shit.
What?
A thing.
Just looking at all the woods.
I've only been focusing on my little area because it's the 4-house area. So everyone gets our own little area. That chose on purpose so my friend could play with me and I didn't have to build an extra house for them.
That makes sense.
Before we get too into it, could I request a pair of eyes for the blind?
Yeah. Sorry.
All my animals are currently outside. I think. Nope, the barn area.
Anything.
Whee.
Like, if only the games were cross-compatible, I would have jumped on my laptop to join you.
Yep.
It is weird that they aren't crossing.
I can understand PC because of mods. And people doing that. You. Oh, you're at this house. Okay.
There's a lot of trees here.
Yeah. I haven't really focused on cutting them all down because, like...
At least you know the air is, like, ridiculously clean.
That chest for you.
Thank you.
I think my character's trying to marry Sebastian, so heads up there. Not sure yet. And no one's really at high hearts, so we're good. Because they're the closest to my in-game character's eventual boyfriend for the OC that this character's based off of. The goth boy.
Ah.
Why do you have your fridge?
I don't know.
I'm giving you a sword.
Thank you.
Also got 2 chests up top that are just random shit. So feel free to browse for that. I believe there's a hat in there that have multiple hats in church. If you want any of those, drop by my house. This is up here. This is where all my crafters are too, if you need any of those. So feel free to look for those. I got 2 of the mystery hats if you want those. Or any of the shirts. And I have a quest I can finish. Yay.
There's a very specific hat that I want to get.
Oh no. What's the hat?
It kind of looks like a trucker hat. It's sold by the mouse.
No. Okay. Let me see if he has it right now. If I'm currently heading that way to give the wizard something. Because he wanted an iridium bar, so I have an iridium bar. Are we going to see the mouse? There he is. A good old cap, lucky bow, cool cap, butterfly bow, Delca bow, tropical clip, hunter's cap, daisy, soul western, official cap, postman, blue bonnet, polka dot bow, cow gal hat, sports cap, straw hat. Those are the hats I have.
Alright,
Available by the.
let me take a look on the wiki. Good old cap.
Good old cap, gotcha. Bought you a hat. I'll put it in one of the chests.
Alright.
Back. Get back. First things first, bed. Then I'll put in chest.
I have like no energy.
Well, it's also late in game, so.
Yeah.
Got truffle. It'll happen in the chest closest to the shipping bin.
I'm just getting like all the shit. Because like you're pretty much done.
Yep. Yay! You're scanning a bunch of letters.
Mm-hmm. And now there is a chicken with red eyes staring at me.
Oh, that's my void chicken.
I think it just mooed at me.
Got a couple more chests. There you go, got 3 more chests for you. And I gotta go to town to crack open some mystery boxes, so I'll be back. Don't mind the void chicken, he's harmless.
I mean, you say that, but
Again, it mooed at me.
are void chickens supposed to have knives?
And serrated teeth?
Is that fucking,
Maybe.
is that a fucking hockey mask?
It's a skull mask.
No, I was thinking Jason Voorhees representing chicken.
Oh, I thought you meant my in-game item.
No.
Well, in-game joke, it stole my skull mask because it's a devil chicken.
I knew it.
Look at me like it wants to eat me.
No, it doesn't look at me like that. Then again, I have to. Okay.
All right. That is my favorite hat.
So, I know I've mentioned this to Bear, but I don't know if I brought this up to you, Silas. Snapcube has done their own Kingdom Hearts real-time fan dub. They only just recently released episode 4. And I am very much concerned for their Sora right now. The universe is called the Do No Harm universe, thanks to the little intro song they have for the whole thing. In that universe, Sora wants to become a heart doctor. And through Jiminy's continued influence, he's becoming a psychotic mass murderer.
Oh God. Okay.
So, yeah, blame the cricket. Atlantica is basically in a perpetual war against nothing in particular. King Triton is just an absolute super fan of the Princess Bride and wants everything to be that dramatic, so he keeps his kingdom in a perpetual state of war.
Okay then.
They turned Ariel into a drill sergeant. And if you recall how Snapcube handled Knuckles with the whole chill stoner vibe,
Yeah.
he's back in crab form.
Oh God.
Same voice, same mannerisms, same everything. It's Stoner Knuckles, but as crab.
I planted a bunch of potatoes for a quest.
As for some of the Disney cast, well, Mickey Mouse abdicated his kingdom and left Donald in charge.
Oh God.
And now Donald is hell-bent on conquering the universe in the name of his ever-expanding kingdom. And Goofy is just along for the ride.
That sounds about right.
I love their take on Halloween Town. First of all, they made a remix. I didn't know I needed this so much until I had it, but they took Pumpkin Hill and remixed that into This Is Halloween.
Nice.
Okay. How? What?
You'll have to watch the thing to find out.
My God.
I've got water in my greenhouse.
They made it very obvious that Jack Skellington hates living where he does and wants to leave the world as soon as possible. He tried tagging along with our party, but they turned him down. Repeatedly.
Where's he at? Where's my man? Krobus!
He's in the sewer.
What's up, my boy?
Halloween Town itself is in a perpetual war against Christmas. Dr. Finkelstein's experiment was trying to make a Frankenstein's monster to ravage the Christmas lands.
Oh boy.
It failed.
Okay. Chicken doggo. Ship some things.
Gotta love when the phone decides to lag out on you.
How did doggo get inside so fast? You're all the way by your bowl. Okay.
Olympus Coliseum is just Phil being ridiculously annoying and weird. Apparently he lives in the Coliseum. Monstro was mostly played straight. Geppetto and Pinocchio were apparently scraping whale meat off the walls to feed themselves for however long they've been trapped in here.
Dark, but Monstro had it coming.
And the entire time, Goofy was making VeggieTales references.
So apparently in the original story, Monstro wasn't a whale. And he wasn't called Monstro, he was a shark or something?
Weird.
And said shark made a cameo appearance in Lies of P as a submarine that you use in order to get to the end game. Fucking love Lies of P. It has like this hopeful tragedy feeling to it. Like, there's a terrible tragedy that happens, but at the end, there is hope. Hope that things will get better.
Out of all the jokes that Snapcube did, two remain my absolute favorite. First off, the one I realized more recently, Riku is the straight man to everyone else's insanity and is increasingly uncomfortable with his Maleficent attempting to make friends with him instead of friends her own age.
I don't think there's anyone that she could make friends with that are her own age.
He more or less confirms that. And the second is everything they did with the 100-acre wood.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
For those who weren't here for that conversation, the 100-acre wood is limbo. It's purgatory. Sora ends up stuck there after getting murdered by gorillas at the end of Deep Jungle.
I gotta check out the Ojo Mart.
The best part about it is that even in this weird parallel parody universe, Sora and Pooh Bear are still on the same brain wavelength. Singular brain cell, and it's not even home.
Yeah.
It's just that in Pooh Bear's case, his demands that he eat everyone and everything around him. He even acknowledges he doesn't really need to eat here in Limbo, but he does it because it still feels familiar. Tigger, on the other hand, eats people because he thinks it'll bring him closer to God and therefore save him and bring him to heaven. Even Sora's like, that sounds pretty heretical to me. And Sora's basically been brain-dead monotone for the entire thing. And dear God, the darkest joke of all probably went to Eeyore. When they found him floating down the river, while he was searching for his tail in the original game, here, he's intentionally staying in the river to see where it ends. And he's practically screaming at everyone around him to not save him.
My God.
He remains basically angry/depressed with Sora for saving him and frequently referencing wanting to go back to the river ever since Sora saved him.
And I'm just mining in the quarry because I am not paying attention to that depressing shit.
Another running gag was Donald trying to think of a name for his ever-expanding kingdom. And try to think of new rules and laws for said kingdom.
Of course.
And then there's some of the stuff that comes out of Goofy's mouth. They're steadily dropping lore for this Goofy's life in every joke they make. Evidently, he got tricked into cheating on his wife with somebody, and that's how he lost custody of Max. Youch.
Damn.
We still have yet to reach Neverland, so I'm interested to see how they handle that.
I hope they run with the idea that Peter Pan is forcing these kids to be here.
More than likely.
Watering my greenhouse crafts.
I'm just going out about the town and talking to people.
Yep.
Apparently Hades is not the god of the underworld in the Snap Cube Do No Harm universe. He's a god of something else entirely.
Okay.
See, what did they say he was again? Oh, right. They called him the god of sex. Which I'm just sitting here going, what a bizarre and unnecessary change. I am just going to sit here and assume I don't get the joke.
Yep.
And naturally, Hades hates being around the other villains. Evidently, they creep him out. At least that's the vibe I got. Oh, right. On the note of the 100-acre woods thing, but not going specifically into that universe, into that world there. We have Clayton in the deep jungle wanting to shoot gorillas because he wants to send them into the 100-acre woods so Pooh Bear can make more friends.
Huh?
That is the that is just the delusion he's got going. He doesn't even know. He legit doesn't know that the 100-acre wood is purgatory, limbo, whatever. He just thinks that whatever he shoots with his gun gets sent into the storybook. And he wants there to be new characters for Pooh to interact with so the stories can start getting fresh again.
Poor deluded maniac.
On the flip side of that universe, Tarzan refuses to speak in anything but monosyllabic words.
Okay.
If it has more than one syllable, he refuses to say it. That's just apparently the way his life works.
Okay then.
And Sora believes that after getting killed by the gorillas at the end, he got sent to Limbo because he killed so many giant cats in the jungle. Referencing the fact that when you're in that world, the leopard thing, I'm blanking on the name, keeps attacking you when you enter or leave the camp. So they basically make it the joke that it's a different cat every time, and Sora's just putting them all down on contact.
It's called Sabor.
There we go. Trying to remember what else they did. Apparently, they just repeatedly mistook Cerberus for a dragon over in Olympus Coliseum.
It's nice to see the community center up and running.
A few fish in there. You can actually add fish to the fish tank. I've done that.
Oh, right, I almost forgot. This one's not so much a joke as it is a bit of foreshadowing reference here. When they're in Halloween Town, Dr. Finkelstein suggests a second heart for the Frankenstein to make it that much more powerful. And Sora comments on how 2 hearts feels redundant. Why would anything need 2 hearts? For those of you who have played Kingdom Hearts 1, you know why this is funny.
Not going there.
Yeah. Back to Riku there. Being the straight man of the group here, he has naturally been freaked out by damn near everything Maleficent says, or does, and is equally freaked out by how eerily willing Sora is to kill things.
Yeah.
Including, but not limited to, suggesting that they just carve their way out of the giant whale.
Sora, what happened to you?
Jiminy Cricket happened is what happened. They recontextualized all the "you got such and such item" things as Jiminy talking to Sora. And, yeah. Among the many recurring jokes is whenever Sora locks a keyhole, he's firing the keyblade like a gun. So much so that he comments that his sword is also a gun in that respect. And upon stealing the one in Halloween Town, shooting the moon, Jiminy comments on how the sun is the only good target left.
Dear God.
Is Jiminy the secret villain?
I'm hoping that's the joke they're headed towards. I am desperately hoping that's the joke they're headed towards. He was an incompetent conscience, so it makes sense he'd be much better at being evil. Also, in the Snapcube universe, Sora actually successfully kills Lock, Shock, and Barrel. I'm not sure how to feel about that. They apparently go to double hell.
Okay. That's a thing.
I never did remember which one was which name, so the kid with the red mask, apparently his name is Dylan. And whenever they mention his name, it's like using a text-to-speech thing to say Dylan.
I used to know Dylan. Kind of a dick.
It's another case of I don't get the joke, but I laughed at just how out of nowhere it was, so it worked. When Sora went ballistic on them, apparently they decided that it was a good idea to play Find My Flame, or whatever the name of the song was, in the background as Sora comments on how this is it. All of his anger is leaking out of this one battle. He's never felt more alive.
Oh boy.
Oh, I haven't know this is my birthday stream, and it's mostly Makemon talking about Kingdom Hearts.
My bad.
You're good. I'm just kind of laughing.
I mean, hey, if I get you to laugh, then it's a good day.
Okay, gotta water potatoes now.
I will now put a lid on the Kingdom Hearts snack cube stuff.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, where'd I put that lid? Ah, here it is.
There we go. Hey, potatoes, I gotta water. Potatoes. There we go.
As far as this game is concerned, I agree with Bear that I will never side with Jojo Mart.
Yep.
Jojo Mart can go to hell.
It can go to double hell with the kids, but I digress.
Okay, now to find the emo boy. Where the fuck is he?
But Riku's over here.
No! Sebastian!
I was gonna say, have you checked his parents' basement?
I just got done with the farming stuff, so he could still be there.
I'm also just making fun of the fact that he's, you know, in his parents' basement most of the time.
Yeah. I forget what time he actually comes out of the room. I finally got the cutscene of him coming, letting me in the room. The focus more on the community center the first 2 years and not really my relationship with residents.
I'm just still laughing that, like, my first instinct when you mentioned the emo kid was, but Riku's over here, in regards to me playing Kingdom Hearts 2 and being in the world that never was.
Yep. Yeah, I successfully got him the 3 hearts. Yay. I have a bunch of tears of ice I saved from my mining thing.
Can I have that back, please?
Drop it. Wait a second. How do I drop it? No! I don't want to drop it.
You take it and then put it onto the left side of the screen. Like that.
Okay.
Also, can I have that leak back? Give me my leak!
I'm trying.
What the fuck?
Grab it there. Fuck. That was so funny. Okay.
You've heard of hot potato, how about hot leek? Wait, no, that sounds worse.
It's not the source of the ticking. It's a pipe bomb. You guys weren't expecting a Potter Puppet Pals reference today, now were you?
Nope.
Just renovating my house when you did that. Ironically, I blew up something in my house, so the wall that separates the bedroom, I took it out. And it blows up, and I'm like, oh my god, that was like perfect timing.
Like I said, if I can make someone laugh, it's a good day. And so far, today's been a good day.
I still want why the mayor needs truffle oil, but I'm afraid to go there.
Look, I've stopped asking questions about the mayor.
Clearly, he needs it for his truffle engine so he can find more truffles.
Just get it paid. Where do you think I'm getting the truffles, mayor?
I mean, it's
I don't have an oil
either
machine.
that or it's for Marty. Because we all know those two are seeing each other.
I don't want to know. Okay, that's enough further.
Why else would his underpants be in her bedroom?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna stick with my idea of a truffle engine that is like either meant to find more truffles or to power a truffle-fueled robot, specifically to attack Jojo Mart.
What I said is real, though. You get a side quest from the mayor to look for his lucky purple briefs. And if you happen to head to Marnie's, you can see that they are in her bedroom.
Yep.
And you have to become good friends with Marnie in order to enter her bedroom and then take the pants.
It means get her to 2 hearts and then you're good.
Oh, the stuff this game pulls, I tell ya.
Yeah. I'm currently working on fixing a ship.
Also,
You have my attention.
I need 1 more iron bar for part of it, and I need wood and I think hardwood tackle. I need 100 of those, and that's typically used for something else.
Also, Mayor Lewis has a gold statue of himself behind his house.
Yeah.
Excuse me while I go walk away and scream about how wanting the Grulovia song to stop.
Okay. Yes. I just better him to get the blast bar I need. Thank you, statue from Grandpa.
I'm okay. I'm okay.
What happened?
I actually did walk away to scream.
Oh.
It's the case of you would know if you played Psychonauts 2, and if you played Psychonauts 2 to that point, you would agree with me.
Okay, you know the, oh fuck, what was? It's a small world.
It's a small world.
Yeah, basically imagine that.
But conjured with new lyrics by your mind, for your mind, to exist on perpetual loop inside of your mind.
Oh God.
That is this song.
Needless to say, said mind was the mind of a narcissistic sociopath.
Unrepentant one at that.
Okay. I'm just gonna continue doing this. Fruit trees. Check on my plants. Yay, plenty to harvest. If you ever want anything out the greenhouse, go ahead. So like this stuff for you, you need more money right now. I'll just water them real fast. If it won't let me pick the stuff. Yay! More stuff for the museum.
Now then, let's go fishing.
The stuff from the greenhouse is ready for you to pick when you're ready.
Alright.
That's how you get the money.
Ah! Sardine. It's funny, I always adapt really well to like fishing and just about any game. And Willie's not even here, so I can't sell this fish.
I have 2 more rooms I can add. Well, 3. Make my house as big as possible to get out of money for it.
Fair enough.
So I added 2 more rooms. Okay, I've got to give Sebastian his tier of ice. Back to Robin's house. Click.
I have returned
We'll be back.
with snacks.
And he's not there. So that means he's off with Sam. Someone made a mod where Sebastian wasn't Robin's kid, but their out of jail brother.
Why?
I don't know.
It's like... Okay.
They also made him older. Damn, I need to be friends with Sam. He's currently playing band.
Do you want any of the fruit from the fruit cave?
You can sell it.
Okay.
That's normally what I do. Hi, Willie.
Now, what did you... Now, you... I'm at the greenhouse. What did you say I could take?
Any of the crops. Just go and take them and sell them.
Okay.
You need more money than I do. Now I'm fishing.
I picked up an eggplant and I'm just reminded of, Kentucky Ballistics. Nobody likes eggplants! Proceeds to shoot eggplants with, firearms that should not be legal.
Yeah.
I say shouldn't be because he has a motherfucking punt gun.
What now?
A punt gun.
Forgive my firearm noobness.
So I didn't even know what a punt gun was before Kentucky Ballistics, but let me just. So a punt gun is a huge shotgun used for hunting waterfowl in the 19th and 20th centuries.
Huh.
They were affixed to the ends of boats and used to shoot ducks.
Whereas we never saw Elmer Fudd try using one to hunt down Daffy.
The one that Kentucky Ballistics has is a modern version of that, called Fury the Punt Gun. Now, this thing is so big. He has to have like a rig set up in order to use this. In fact, let me put this in the chat.
Holy moly.
Yeah, that thing is big. You want to know what it fires?
Something equally big, I'm certain.
A 1-pound lead ball.
I'm sorry, did you say 1 pound?
Yes! A single pound of lead made into a ball.
I'm beginning to see why you say this thing should not be legal.
Yeah. Luckily, Kentucky Ballistics is a responsible gun owner, so don't gotta worry about that. He usually does videos that for fun, just like showing different guns, how they work,
Yeah.
stuff like that. He's done all sorts of videos with like ballistic dummies. I don't know if you know what those are, Mikumon.
I think I've seen a couple of those be made and used on Mythbusters.
Yeah. He's oh my god, this thumbnail. Hold on. He uses ballistic.
I am amused.
Yeah, he uses ballistic dummies for this shit. And he's had like the people that make them have made so much for Scott over the years. They made a werewolf ballistic dummy. They've made a bear head. They've made a dinosaur, like a T-Rex. They even made a giant Furby.
You do realize I'm going to have to see the video where he shoots that, right?
Yes. Just caution, it's not pretty.
I've lived with at least 4 Furbies in my life. I know they ain't pretty. And seeing one splattered, probably even less so. But it'll be satisfying.
Never had a Furby because I was scared of them to begin with.
I had a Furby.
No, I take that back. My family had 5 while I was growing up. I had 2. My sisters each had 1 growing up, and then in recent times, someone decided to give an older original model one, or close enough to it, to one of my sisters as a joke. The batteries had long since been dead and removed, so it was just stuck with its mouth open and its eyes just kind of staring, so we joke about it being haunted. Or possessed. Or summoning some kind of eldritch entity.
Careful, will summon Deva with a message of Eldritch entity.
Either
Or
her,
web, for that matter.
Yeah, her or web.
Thankfully, considering it's a Furby, I don't think either of them would be attracted to that mention.
I need to get to your back. Willie's store is open if you want to go to Willie.
I'm good.
Oh, I already did Iridium Hook. Okay. So I need 5 battery packs and 200 pieces of hardwood to fix this ship. I forgot I already did the Iridium bars.
I posted the video in the chat, by the way.
Oh my god, I've seen that thing before. I don't know where, I don't remember when, but I've seen that thing before. I look forward to seeing it splatter. After the stream.
Oh, the cart lady's here.
Also, whenever I watch Kentucky Ballistics, it feels like I'm watching Classic History Channel.
You mean when they were actually about history?
Yes. Back when Arlie Ermy, fuck it. Back when the guy famous for playing drill sergeants was had a show on the network.
Now it's all aliens did this, that, and the other.
An occasional look at
Alien.
history, depending on the holiday.
You gotta wait till 3 a.m. for the good shit.
Mine just goes aliens.
I love how that became a meme, like that guy saying aliens, and he's not even mad about it.
That's how you know he's a good sport.
Yep.
Like, when they're
Hey,
not
guys,
only
more
not
like
mad
the
about the
meme.
meme, but actively play into it, that's how you know they're a good sport. Did I bring up the SCP Foundation? How long before she escapes this year, I wonder?
Well, let's see. We have about a week till Thanksgiving, so... I'm going to say either the day of or the day after Thanksgiving.
Yeah, that tracks.
Remind me, I gotta set up my Christmas tree this week or next week.
We're not setting ours up, if we bother setting it up at all, until December.
My family tends to do it around Thanksgiving.
My family tends to do it after Thanksgiving.
We tend to do it the day of Thanksgiving while waiting for the food to be done. We'll put up the tree. But since my birthday is the week before Thanksgiving and Mom's not here, I might set it up early with my friends' help. I might. I don't know. I'm still debating.
When did I pick up sunglasses?
Was uttered in the same tone I basically spelt out whenever I get a notification from my phone. A year ago today, you took this photo. Wait, I've had that figure for a year now? In this particular instance, G-axis.
Damn.
I still want to find Vector Prime.
You're in mines.
I don't mind that he's a retool of G-axis, but just as long as it, you know, for the most part, looks like the character. I don't mind a couple of tiny tweaks here and there. Kind of funny though, when Vector Prime was first showed off to be a retool of G-axis, people were not happy.
I can imagine.
There were people complaining that he didn't get his own original mold, that he was a retool of someone else entirely. And I'm just sitting here going, bruh, it still looks like him.
Yep.
So the question is, are they going to like just reissue him for
To the Primes, most likely. Because the thing is, with Age of the Primes, each Prime they're depicting, they're using the most well-known forms for them. For instance, with Prima, they use the G1 head, but the aligned body.
right?
And that's largely the mindset they've had with every Prime they depicted. It's why, to my eternal relief, Megatronus Prime, the Fallen, was the Dreamwave design.
To be fair, the Dreamwave design is the best design for Megatronus.
Because if they're going for the most well-known versus the most easy to produce, easy to use, they could absolutely have reused the Studio Series Revenge of the Fallen version of the character and been done with it. But no. They went out of their way to make a new Dreamwave mold. Which people swore up and down was going to be retooled into Studio Series 86 Megatron, and then that didn't happen either.
Which is still funny.
It's like, on Megatronus, they even... So the one thing these molds have in common is the way the cannon and the gun barrel are handled. You know, Megatron's old G1 gun barrel, how it plugs into the fusion cannon for his tank mode, but you can fold the peg and plug it onto his back in robot mode? Mm-hmm. The Fallen does the same thing. That is the only thing these two figures share. And that in and of itself amuses the living heck out of me. Their transformations are different. Their base molds are entirely different. Megatron's actually shorter than the Fallen. Which, you know, good. One of the 13 should be like a freaking giant demigod compared to these guys.
Now I'm going to Skullcap. I'll be back.
Good luck, have fun, don't die.
No promises.
I can only promise 2 of those things.
Apparently that is being turned into a movie. Or rather, there is going to be a movie with that title.
Okay then. I gotta wait for Pam.
Have
Like a
fun.
skull cavern in the desert.
Have fun, stay safe, don't die.
Again, make no promises. Last time I went, my character became hospitalized.
Fuck.
He got emergency surgery and came back.
So, if we're talking Transformers figures, there is another thing I am excited to bring up.
I got all my foods.
I will try to keep this as contained and concise as I can. I'm excited in general for next year.
It starts following you. I don't know if Pam's coming. I don't see her yet. There she is.
The reason why I'm excited in general for 2026 for Transformers toys as a whole is simply due to the anniversary that hits. Next year will be the anniversary of the 1986 movie. Its 40th anniversary. Which means we're likely going to see either reissues and or entirely new figures for the characters who were introduced in that movie.
I did hear that we're somewhere that we're supposed to get figures of Kranix
And Marvelous.
and him.
which they had better have their Marvel Comics alt modes.
Which were,
Basically, little spacecraft.
from what I've heard, that is what the alt modes are going to
Nice. Now this time, when I redo the movie with my figures, I can actually have Hot Rod and Cup successfully save him! On that note, Norm Alden did a fantastic job voicing him, if I've got the name right. Like, if you listen closely, that last death scream he gives off when Cup says, "Not the end I'd wish for," he did not have to put that much effort in it. It was, well, as much as the fandom loves to joke about it, it was a 90-minute toy commercial.
Yeah.
He absolutely did not have to put that much effort into that death scream. I mean, look at another famous actor who actually did half-ass it in the movie. Hello, Orson Welles.
And it became one of the scariest performances of his entire career.
Also his last one. It's kind of funny. For a giant freaking demon planet god of destruction thing, sounding detached and bored was perfect.
Mm-hmm. Also, before I forget, that sigil that you found in yesterday's D&D session,
Yeah.
it's not from Transformers.
It looks so much like the G2 Decepticon symbol,
No,
though.
not that one. The other one.
Oh, the one that I specifically found.
Yes.
Okay.
It's not from Transformers. But it goes back to an old idea that you helped spark.
Oh, I think I know exactly where this is going.
That specific sigil, supposedly, belongs to Yog Sothoth.
Yep, that is precisely where I thought this was going.
You could wear sunglasses and a hat.
Yeah, I just died. No, all I lost is a mystery box and a chocolate cake. I'm good. All the stuff I got, that's all I lost. Let's back up and let me go to museum because I might have some stuff I can donate. Uh-huh. Okay. I do know, I think it's Gunther who wants a coconut. Yes. Gus wants a coconut. I'm bringing him a coconut.
So yes, a while back, Mikumon gave me an idea for Transformers. Basically, take the gods and monsters and whatnot of the Cthulhu mythos and turn them into Cybertronians.
Nice.
And now that idea is coming to bite him in the butt because that is now part of the grander plot for my Transformers D&D.
I'm not even mad.
I'm not even mad.
If anything, it's actually quite flattering to have an idea I helped spark be used like this.
Wait, potatoes. I want the bed. Wait, the potatoes. Harvesting time. Now the bed.
But yeah, while Team Prime is dealing with, you know, all the shit that they dealt with in Transformers Prime, and Team Heatwave is dealing with everything going on at, what was it, Griffin Rock?
Griffin Rock. Griffin Rock.
I almost said Coffin Rock. That's a different franchise. Yeah.
So, yeah, Team Prime's got Decepticons to worry about, and Team Heatwave has a nigh-immortal scientist with his delusions of godhood to deal with.
Meanwhile, your team will have to deal with other Decepticons. And then eventually the Elder Cons. Or no.
We'll workshop the name.
Yeah, because the Elder Gods are apparently, like, different, a whole different group of gods that were, like, more on humanity's side than, say...
Comparatively.
Well, yeah. Cthulhu's group, I believe, were the old... I have to look this up, damn it.
The old ones, the outer gods. I've heard both. honestly, we could just call them the real icons, and it would still more or less fit.
Great Old One. The Great Old Ones are a group of unique, malignant beings of great power in the fictional cosmology of the Cthulhu mythos.
And they're also going to be the enemies we'll have to fight.
Yep.
Oh boy. Considering considering the belief system and what exactly Defib has at his back, I am terrified how that's going to mingle.
So, oh boy, there are a lot of great old ones, and these are just the ones that are on Earth.
So, as far as what I've heard in regards to Transformers for the next couple of years, there's obviously the 40th anniversary of the original movie. But I've also heard that for 2027, we'll likely be seeing stuff for the 20th anniversary of the first Bayverse movie. Yeah, I can feel the God, I'm old creeping in with his, just the mere mention that a movie that came out in 2007 is turning 20.
No, it's not just that. It's the fact that it's also, Bayverse.
At the very least, though, and this is one thing we have both agreed upon, it is the best of the Bayverse batch. A movie that, with a few tweaks, could have been really good.
Yeah.
Like, I have significantly less hatred for that first movie than the rest. Though that might also partially be nostalgia talking.
The toys weren't all that bad either.
Well, yeah. The first movie toys were fresh off the heels of Cybertron and Classics. The designers were still kind of thinking in the same mindset they would for, Classics and Transformers Cybertron. We haven't gotten to the plastic origami that was Revenge of the Fallen yet.
Which is funny because I remember the Revenge of the Fallen toys. Specifically the ones that weren't in the movie were really well designed.
Well, yeah, they didn't have a movie animation model to stick to. If I had to name a favorite toy that I had growing up in the Bayverse batch, funny enough, it still goes back to the first movie. Because it would be a tie between Jazz and Cliffjumper.
Cliffjumper had a toy?
It was a redeco of the concept Camaro Bumblebee. Closest to that particular figure I'd got until Revenge of the Fallen. It was reasonably detailed for what it was. Even better was that instead of having the weapon built into his arm like the Revenge of the Fallen one did, it was a separate accessory you could take out of his hand, and the toy's weapon itself had an automorph gimmick where you could split the cannon barrel apart and a translucent stinger blade would pull out.
Nice.
And much like a Transformers YouTuber by the name of Ronbon Dujan, I ended up preferring the Cliffjumper version to the Bumblebee version. Especially since the one I had that rep Bumblebee was from Revenge of the Fallen, and I was not happy with the cannon arm.
That is completely fair.
Okay. How long did you want to do the stream for? Because I don't know how long you guys are doing it for.
We usually go for about 2 hours.
I don't know how long we've been at this. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
About an hour and 39 minutes.
Okay.
We still got a half hour or so.
Okay. Just making sure.
Unless I get called away for dinner, in which case I'll have to end it early.
Because Techum, I think he's randomly lagging on me too.
So, between the respective movie anniversaries and the rumor at this point that Transformers Prime will be coming to Studio Series, I'm interested to see what the next handful of years are going to be like.
Same.
I'm hoping that at least in the case of the Bayverse anniversary, it's not just the movie cast they bring in, but also some of the other characters that were exclusive to the toy line. I'd love to see what they did with the Bumblebee mold to make Cliffjumper stand out again. Because I will be completely honest here. Cliffjumper wears the Camaro better than Bumblebee ever did. I sense a disturbance of the force, like a million fanboys glaring at me, wishing for my immediate demise.
But they were suddenly silenced.
By a certain elder god wielding hammers labeled facts and logic.
Get 2 of the 5 battery packs I need. Yay, rainstorms. I'm not gonna get this one side quest done because it's a time limit one, and the potatoes are taking forever to do what they need to do. He turns into alcohol for Pam.
Shouldn't you only be doing alcohol to bus driver?
She requested alcohol made out of potatoes. What am I supposed to do?
Plus that she won't drink on the job.
And it's still in the kegs, and I gotta make 12 of them. I got 5 more days. Yeah, this won't be done. We have potatoes. It's just the kegs take forever. I only have 3 kegs.
Hell, for all we know, this isn't for drinking, it's for arson.
No,
Egg.
this is Pam we're talking about. It is absolutely for drinking.
Yes. You want to sing live again?
I still have yet to actually meet and get to know these people. And given the way I play, it's going to be quite some time before I do.
Doggo. Come here, doggo. There we go.
Go interact with the people of the town. But sir, I hate people. I moved out here to avoid interacting with this specific thing. Antisocial people in a nutshell.
And I'm just sitting here knowing you're gonna love some of these characters.
Oh, probably.
Yeah.
It's just gonna take me a while to get to know them because, like, I will be more focused on doing things and end up bumping into them by accident.
Stop lagging, you stupid game. Does that ever lag on your end?
Nope.
Okay, it's just me. Do. Just randomly goes to the mine. I'm already at level 100, so.
Yeah, well,
Like,
that's where all the power is.
like, we know that they're going to cover the main cast when they do Transformers Prime for her studio series. So, outside of the main cast, Bear, is there anybody you actually want to see get tangled?
Of Prime?
Yeah, out of Prime. If they were to get a studio series figure, because we know they'll tackle the main cast, who would you want to see, taking a shot at?
The Seekers.
That would be more... Well, that'd just be more likely out of Gamer Edition than Prime, because last I checked, Prime Seekers were just elite Viacons.
Well, what I mean is, like... Skywarp and Thundercracker. And don't say it'll just be the Gamer Editions, because we both know Studio Series has created figures.
Used concept designs before.
Yes, they've done concept designs. So it's not entirely impossible.
You know what's funny? I could actually make a case for Skywarp. And it would be a niche reference, which Hasbro seems to love doing nowadays. So there was an exclusive line in Transformers Prime back in its heyday called the Dark Energon Collection, which was a bunch of recolors of some of the first edition figs. Among which was Starscream, and his Dark Energon color scheme was just straight up Skywarp. So, if any of the other Seekers get pulled out, I can see them using that figure as their base. Plus, Seekers tend to be recolors of one another anyway, so let's be completely, brutally honest here. They're going to be minor recolors and retools of Starscream.
Oh, absolutely.
So long as a Starscream exists, the other two will follow. the same basically applies to the Studio Series 86 Thundercracker that's coming. Like, Thundercracker, to my knowledge, isn't even out yet, and we know there's a Skywarp coming. Which, you know, if I can only get one of those three, it's gonna be Skywarp. Because he is my favorite of the three Seekers. While I do adore Thundercracker's character, especially thanks to IDW expanding on what was already in his G1 bio, I can't help myself. The idiot gremlin prankster of the three, being Skywarp, is exactly my flavor of Seeker. Plus, in all honesty, he had the best color scheme of the bunch. Not that any of the Seekers had bad color schemes by any stretch. Like, imagine there, like, of any particular crossover they could possibly do. They did a Blue Angels Thundercracker.
Yes!
And I say Thundercracker, not Starscream, because why not already use a character that's blue?
Fucking love the Blue Angels.
And arguably the one amongst the Seekers who loves flying the most. So much so that he holds a strange mix of pity and disgust for the people who are groundbound. It's like a strange mix of, you know, you can't fly, so I'm better. And at the same time, I actually kind of feel sorry for you because you can't fly. Part of why he kind of looks at humans and goes, you know, for what they are, they're not that bad. They've got some problems, sure, but they could be better. If given the right resources and time.
Rearranging my house.
Cue Megatron going, wish them all. So, honestly, I suppose it's more of Starscream going squish them all if we're taking Skybound into account.
Yep.
It was legitimately a surprise to me that Megatron willingly spared humans in Cobra La.
Alright. Looks
Sounds like we're ending things.
Yep.
Yep. Luckily, we right here. We just both went to bed.
Well, what better place to end?
Because that's how you save.
Alrighty. Thank you all for watching. This has been Vegas Bear 92.
Be chatting and off topic as usual, Megumon, who also spoke over his friend whose birthday it is. God damn it!
You're fine. I was focusing on the game earlier, so you talking is fine. But yeah, birthday child over here.
Happy,
Even though I'm 32.
Happy Bappy, Silas.
I would give you a hug if I could reach you.
Air hugs.
So, this has been Silas's birthday stream. I hope everyone enjoyed. And tomorrow we're back to do.
I will be in my birthday party, so technically that's tomorrow. You all have fun of that. Oh, have you checked out the anime store in the Dover Mall yet, Bear?
I have, and I'm excited because I talked to the person in charge, and they said that we've got more stuff on the way because we were kind of in a rush to, get the store ready and open.
Yeah, I'm gonna check it out either on tomorrow or Wednesday. We don't know yet. We're gonna go to the mall and I'm gonna check it out.
They said they're going to try and get Gundam model kits in.
Nice.
Well, actually,
And
no.
Bear did, if memory serves.
Not that they're not going to try. They are getting them. They already have a supplier.
Nice.
Ooh, yeah. Well, I'll have a place to stop by whenever drop by to visit.
There we go. It's called Anime Nexus.
I even suggested potentially getting Kamen Rider merch.
And the answer given, if memory serves, was not a no.
Yep. She'll get like. Well, she said that what she does is she'll get like a small order or something, and if it sells, she'll get more. If it doesn't sell, she's not gonna get any more.
Okay.
So,
All right. Whee!
all right. You know what? I'm just gonna not do the outro this time because I'm kind of tired and I want to go eat food.
Okay.
So,
You all know the drill by now, people. There's plenty of ways to support us, monetarily or otherwise. Spread us around, interact with the streams, the YouTube channel, all that good shit.
I was just gonna say, be safe, have fun, don't die.
Yeah.
Peace, y'all.
Get some food, Bear.